Hi, I'm 41 and I'm jobless. And I'm jobless. And I'm jobless. But I have a plan. What if we look for our dream jobs together? I will interview career experts who knows how to get the job, do their homework, and share everything with you. So, are you ready to get the job together? Okay, babes, let me tell you about me. Most of my life, I worked in marketing. And here's something big. I started the first body positive project in Lithuania. I made huge campaigns, and yes, that's me in a bikini, on a poster, and in magazines all over the city. Was it scary? Yes. Was it worth it? 100%. I spoke to the media about diversity. I even had my own radio show called Size Does Not Matter.
Jūs klausotės naujos žinių radio laidos Dydis nesvarbu.
And I traveled to schools to talk with teenagers about accepting our changing bodies. But it wasn't just about me. I brought together women of all shapes and sizes to show that we are all different and all of us deserve to be seen. 3 years ago, I moved to Portugal. The plan was 2 months, but now it's been 3 years. Do I speak Portuguese, you may ask? Still at Duolingo level. I can order coffee and water, but that's about it. So remote work is the only option. Now, a personal part of my life. I live with type 1 diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis. Every day I manage my health. Swimming and doing online gym helps me stay strong. And my 2 dogs. Well, they don't care a lot. They want food, sleep, and repeat all over. But they are my best co-workers. And you will definitely meet them more in this project. 6 months ago, my last job ended. I thought I would find a new one in a few weeks. Well, okay, month tops. But no, the market is hard. So many candidates. And me? Well, I started to doubt myself. Am I too old? Do I know enough? Should I even send my CV if I don't match 100%? Then, one day I was walking on the beach and I thought, what if I make my own project out of this journey? So here's the plan.
To get from I have no job to I have a job, I have to first of all answer the question, what kind of job I want. After that, I have to do a CV and LinkedIn profile. This is the procrastination points, which I spent 2 months creating, and I'm just procrastinating. Then, personal branding. Why is it important and how to do it? Where to look for the job? Is it still just LinkedIn, or is there other points where I could look for it? Why is it networking important? Me, I'm sitting at home here in my room, literally. How to do that? These are the only 2 dogs I have to network for. How to stand out, how to deal with a no. I don't know, no ideas. Interviews, oh my gosh, it's another level of experience. How to perform, how to say enough, not too much, not too little. How to be liked by them. I don't know. And closing the deal. Salary negotiations, I think so it's something what strikes the most, because especially when you are looking and you're desperately looking, it's like you would sign up for everything. But then after a while, you believe that you're underpaid or you're undervalued. So how not to get to this point where it takes you back to the, what do I want? And also closing the deal, and I have a job. How it will go? No idea. No idea. I have no job, but I will try all of them. And I will try not alone, but I'll ask for a help from professionals, HR professionals, career coaches, career counselors, networking experts to give me advices. How should I fulfill each of those points? And after each podcast, I will invite you to my vlog session where I will document everything, what's happening while looking for a job.
But this project isn't only for me, it's for us. Maybe you're between jobs. Maybe you're coming back after maternity leave. Maybe you were laid off. Or maybe you just want a fresh start. I want you to feel strong, to see that your skills, your story, and achievements matter. But of course, an idea is just an idea until you try to make it real.
Now I'm in the first step of pitching podcast idea to the guest speakers. I need to find 10 of them. And I want them to be different from different countries. I want them to have different approach to this job searching topic. I already have a good news. I was listening to Contessa Career podcast, and I heard one episode with Michelle Schaffer. I loved how professional she sounded, her advices, her tone of speaking. And I was like, okay, with this podcast, with this project, I want to learn as much as possible. One of this lessons, I want to approach people who might look so unapproachable somewhere around the world, doing big things like releasing books. She released a very popular book, and I was like, okay, let's just write her, pitch the idea. If she likes, she responds. If she doesn't have time, she will not respond or just say, thank you, no. And I pitched her the idea last week, and she responded. Today I got the email. Very happy, very happy.
I feel it might be a part of procrastination because today I had to do a test episode. And just before this, I was so anxious and so afraid, not sure what. So I went to buy new things. I'll show you what I bought now. I bought a microphone. They say that you will need one. And apparently I didn't have headphones with the normal wire to the computer. I used to have it, but then I threw it all away because with the idea, well, why will I need it? When will I need it? Another €6. No, I don't know. I don't have any more reasons to delay the recording. I'm going back and I'll do it. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It's so hard. Actual start recording. It's not even something uber special, the test recording. And I'm anxious and afraid. Okay, I feel like I will never stop buying. So now I changed the microphone I bought before and I changed to this one because ChatGPT said this one is the one to trust for podcasts. And then I also bought a webcam. I hope so. That's it. Because for now, all I'm doing, I'm buying without an income. Not sure what type of jobless person am I, but I think so. It's time to stop and start looking for a job. So I started testing. Okay, waiting for my friend to join in to do a test. O, man tiesiog klausimas yra, iš karto aš užsirašau klausimą, kodėl ASD blurry.
Klausyk, labai kažkaip, žinai, kas yra su tuo Riverside, kažkaip atrodo ateina tavo balsas ir aš, pavyzdžiui, kažką sakau tau, bet tu negirdi tuo pačiu metu. Atrodo, kad tu užšniki ant viršaus.
Testing. I'm back, baby. I'm back. But do you think this project will help me to understand this?
The idea of doing this project is very interesting. And I think having conversations with those people will help you to get a clear idea of where do you want to go and what you want to do.
What could be your advice for me before going into this project?
Establish what are your borders. Do you want to work on a project basis? Do you want to work with other people? Do you want to work alone?
Well, we don't know. Let's see. Maybe this project will be the beginning of something bigger, or maybe it will be the beginning and the end. Then the day of the first podcast recording came.
Meet Rosita. She's my main helper. Meet Pepita. She's my main emotional supporter. Perfect day to start looking for the job. Rosa, it's time, girl. It's time. Okay, go. Let's go.
I started with my little gym session, just to stay active and shake off all those nerves. Then I took a shower. Well, you still have to stay clean, right? Put on a bit of makeup, which I almost never do.
And that's it. That's it with my makeup. I just don't do makeup. I'm not a makeup person.
And for clothes, I kept it super simple. The point was the conversation, not the outfit. Actually, maybe these simple shirts could become my thing. You know, like my signature look for all the podcast episodes.
3 p.m. And my first recording is in 3 hours. So I still have to, how's the word? Pasitreniruoti. In Lithuanian, it's pasitreniruoti. In English, it is practice. I need to practice my text, and then we'll go to recording. Webcam, microphone, headphones. Everything is ready. Rosa, my emotional support. Okay, let's go. It's time to start recording. This is my studio. Pillows to gather something. The main issue is why I don't know why my camera is not focusing, but hey, there's no perfect people in here. Okay, let's do it. So this is Michelle. You guys can't hear her because I'm definitely with the headphones, but this is how the episode will start, and I'm going into it. I'm a bit nervous. Welcome to How to Get the Job with me, your host, Giedra. Today's episode is about the very beginning. Where do we even start when we are trying to rebuild our careers? Wait, Michelle, I'll try to put on. Can you say now bye? Bye. Okay, Michelle is saying bye. I'm saying bye, and now I'm going to do my homework and prepare the foundations. Peace.
Let me know if you have questions with the homework.
No, that went well. Oh, wow. Thanks God. Everything was so good. And that's where it all begins. Michelle was amazing. She gave me advice, homework, and lots of motivation. Now, here's how it will work going forward. First, you'll get the podcast episode where I talk to a professional and we all learn something new. Then, a few days later, I'll share the vlog, just like this one, where I'll show you how I put all the advice into action. Now, babes, it's your turn. Come with me to the very first podcast episode with Michelle Schaefer. It's all about setting that foundation for the job you really want. Subscribe, join me, and let's figure this job search thing together. Done! Stay with me and let's look for a job. And let's get a job. Let's get a job. Let's have a job. Whatever. Let's try getting a job. Because all I do now is procrastinating. Let's get a job. You might ask, Giedra, wouldn't you get a better looking board? Well, no, because I don't have a job. I don't have money to buy something new. So I've got something what I already had from previous projects. And it's enough. It's always enough. Let's get this job.